Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, I wanted to do a little bit of a trip back in history here to earlier this year. And those of you who have been with me this whole time, you're going to remember this. And those of you who have not, who were not with me back in around February, January, February, March, you know, you're about to learn something here about why paying attention matters so much and why you're going to be okay. All right. Everything's going to be fine. All right. I just feel it's important to put this video out on a day like today before sentiment starts to spiral out of control. Right. So hopefully you guys are here. Hopefully you're paying attention because I think this is very, very important. Okay. Now, again, those of you who were with me back in January, February, March of this year, you remember this, what you're looking at right now, you know exactly what you're looking at, right? And that is up here in this range. I was here telling you guys, you can go back to my videos and my live streams and watch too if you don't believe me, right? But I was telling you guys, but those of you who were here, you'll remember that we were going down to around $74,000, remember? And I said, start DCAing into stable coins so that you have dry powder when we get down to $74,000. That's exactly what I was telling you guys at that time, right? And we dropped down into this range here. And we were using 98,000 as resistance, as you can see. And I kept saying, guys, DCA into stablecoins, we're going down to around $74,000, $76,000, right? That way you can take advantage of a big move down like that. Those big moves down don't hurt that much when you have the dry powder to take advantage of it. And when someone like me tells you weeks ahead of time that it's coming, if you're paying attention, it's important that you pay attention so that you can project these moves. I told you up here we were going down to 74. I told you here we were going down to 74. Now keep in mind, the whole time that I was telling people that we were going down to $74,000, I was getting attacked left, right, and center by people who wanted the price to go up, and they were offended. Their feelings were hurt. They didn't want to hear the price was going down to $74,000. So it was a constant onslaught of people in the comment section telling me I didn't know what I was talking about. I don't know how to chart, all this kind of stuff, right? And what ended up happening? Well, let's have a look. Where did we bottom? Right here at $74,000. Just like I said we would go to, right? We did. Now this video, guys, keep in mind, this video is not to say I was right. I don't care about that. That's not what this is. This is, we're repeating history right now. Right now we're repeating history. What's going on, right? So we did come down, we hit that, and then all down here in this range, what was I telling you guys? I said we're going up to like $90, $95, $98,000, right? We're making a move back up now. We've bottomed and we're going up. Now down in this range, when I was saying that, I started getting attacked and people started telling me, I don't know what I'm talking about. We're going down into a bear market. This guy's an idiot. We're going into a bear market. Prices are going lower. We're going to 30,000, 40,000. We're going down. That's what was happening, right? That's what you guys remember. That's what was happening at that time. The bulls were telling me up here I didn't know what I was talking about. I was stupid. And then the bears down here telling me I didn't know what I was talking about. I was stupid, right? And what ended up happening? Boom, we went up. And then once we were up in this range here, between $92,000 and $96,000, again, I was telling you guys, we're going higher, guys. We're going higher. We're heading towards $100,000 now. Again, the bears, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. We're going into a bear market. One person, I'll never forget the quote, said, dude, stop telling people to DCA. You're going to get them wrecked. We're going into a bear market. That was exactly what was said to me at that time when we were down here, right? So when it ended up happening, boom, look it. We went all the way up, all the way up. Look at all of this upward. We were down here. Everyone thought we were up here. Everyone thought we were going to the moon. I said, no, we're going down. People got mad at me. We got down here where I said we were going. I said, we're going, okay, guys, we're bottomed. We're going back up. Everyone got mad at me, said I was stupid. We're going into a bear market. We went all the way back up, all the way back up. Look how high we went. We went all the way up on a wick to $126,226. But at $74,000, I was an idiot, didn't know what I was talking about, and we were going into a bear market. What's happening right now? Well, we were up here, and what did I tell you guys inside this golden pocket? I said, start buying stable coins, start DCAing into stable coins. And again, guys, keep in mind, disclaimer, none of this is financial advice. I'm only here to entertain and educate you. And this is part of education. So inside this box here, I was telling you guys, start buying stable coins. Stop DCAing, buy stable coins. I said we're going down to between $102,000 and $103,000. What happened? People started telling me I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're going to $140,000, $150,000, $200,000. Again, I didn't know what I was talking about. Here we are. I'm still calling for it. We're at $106,585. People are still now. I'm starting to tell you guys, once we hit this $102,000, $103,000 range, listen, we may wick below it on the weekly time frame. We could come below, close 2 or 3 days below it. But as long as we're closing above it, the 50-week on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, we'll be fine, right? So that's what I'm calling for. And already I'm calling for that. And what's happening? What are people saying in the chats, in the comment section? Rob's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We're going down into a bear market. The exact same thing is playing out again right now that played out back in January, February, March, right? I told everybody at the top we were going down to 74. I was an idiot, didn't know what I was talking about. We hit 74. I said we're going back up to over $100,000. We kept working our way up. I was an idiot. We were going into a bear market. I didn't know what I was talking about. Here we are again now. At the top, I started telling everybody, start buying stable coins. We're going down to about $102,000, $103,000. I was an idiot. I didn't know what I was talking about. Here we are. We're almost at our target. We're at $106,400. And I'm saying once we get down there, only a few thousand more dollars to go, and we're almost there. What are people starting to say? Rob's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We're going down into a bear market, right? History's repeating itself. So once we get down there, I'm going to start giving you guys targets to the upside where we're going and what's going to happen. Same thing is happening now. Rob's an idiot, doesn't know what he's talking about. We're going into a bear market, right? So guys, we just went through this earlier this year and we ended up going to way, way, way higher highs, okay? So just be patient. Don't be so impulsive with your emotions is the point I'm trying to get across. This is a lesson. We're literally going through the exact same thing we went through back in January, February, March. Are you going to, I'll tell you right now, the people who believed me, looking back, the people who believed me over here and started buying stable coins, I'll never forget it. The euphoria down here from those people who were buying this because they saved money up here because they believed what I was saying was true, and they stockpiled stablecoin. And they deployed that stablecoin down here in this range. They bought the bottom because they listened, right? They weren't impulsive and emotional and saying that they know better, even though they've never been through a bull run before or anything like that. So, and again, the point is not, hey, look at me, I was right. The point is, guys, if you don't know how to read charts, if you've never been through a bull run before, stop relying on your emotions to make these decisions, right? That's the point of what I'm trying to get across, is that we went through this before, right here. We went, and it felt horrible at the time. It felt horrible. But we went on to put in dramatically higher highs later. Same thing's happening now. We went through this. We're at the top. I'm telling you, we're getting close to the bottom. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to work our way out of it, and we're going to hit new all-time highs again. And you're going to completely forget. Most of you who were with me back here, you probably didn't even remember this till I brought it up to you just now. You probably completely forgot about it, right? Because it's not a big deal now. It was a big deal when you were going through it, but now it's not a big deal. Just like this dip here, and look how big this was in comparison. Look how monstrous that was, the move down, and compared to this one. Way bigger, right? Right now you're focused on this one. And when this corrects and starts going back up, reverses and goes back up, sorry, what are you going to be saying? You're going to completely forget about this, right? Just remember that, guys, right? So, and anyway, listen, if you need more guidance, if you want to talk to me one-on-one about where the markets are going, what you should be doing, all that kind of stuff and more, you can book one-on-one coaching calls with me. You can join our group coaching calls as well. The link to our Patreon is down in the description. It's in the it's in the QR code in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Join today, guys. Right now, listen, we're making a bunch of money shorting a bunch of stuff over in our trading group in the Patreon as well. So get over there, guys. Check it out. Again, use the QR code, use the link down below. We'll see you guys over there. Book your coaching calls and get the proper guidance to help you succeed, guys, right? Somebody who's able to read ahead and tell you to save your money here and buy down here so that you can end up way up here later with profits. That's the kind of person you want to be following, right? So anyway, join me, join thousands of other members today in the community. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.